Good morning. Welcome back to Writer's Right. I hope you're having a wonderful Memorial weekend if you're celebrating that. For those of you that have to go back to work this fine Monday, sorry about that. Those of us in the States are hopefully enjoying the day off. So cheers, whatever you have to do. I hope at least you get to come and write for a little bit. Let me log into chat so I can say hi. How was the weekend? Do we know? Did we survive? Let's see, put that there. All right, I'm in chat at the first try. It's gonna be a good day. Can you feel it? I don't know. I don't actually take signs from stuff like that, but you know. I'll take the positive ones. Let's be positive. Let's see, can you guys hear me? Since it is a holiday. Oh, Andrew's here. Yay, and Allie. Good morning, guys. You're unbelievably terrible? Oh my God, what's going on? My thing says 8 a.m., but 3 for... It's 4 where you are. Did you have a time change? Let's see. I don't think I'm late. My clocks say 8 a.m. You survived. Double check your clock, Sally. I don't know why you have an extra hour. Everything that I have says it's 8. Yeah, I'm on time. Don't scare me like that. And Andrew, what happened? You survived? Gosh. That sounds very, was that like over the weekend? Did you have to survive people, an event? Work. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad you survived. Air quotes. Why does work have to be so awful? You know, why can't people just be nice to our Andrew? That is weird. You know, I did notice once on my clocks, like my laptop once, when I opened it, it said like the time I had last opened it, but then it quickly adjusted. So I'm not sure what you're in a freaky time warp. Do. Please tell us all about it. Is today a day off? I mean, the UK doesn't celebrate probably Memorial Weekend, but never know. We could have convinced you guys to do so. Let's see. Let's see our background music today. I'm sorry that maybe things aren't going great in your neck of the woods, but I'm glad to hear if you're on the other side of it, and we're gonna turn that around. 1600. I think you need to reset that clock. It's gone to military time. Let's see, but is that correct? No, that would be after. Oh, you are in afternoon. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's 4 o'clock. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, good. It's a bank holiday on your Monday. So that's nice. That coincides with the U.S. So we're all thinking happy thoughts. Oh no, it all fell on you again? Bad weather, people quit, they always go to Andrew. So, gosh, you must be like totally wiped. Oh, I'm so sorry, Andrew. That sounds really stressful. I mean, you know, because it sounds like there was nobody to give you any kind of even a break during your day. I think it's time that you hire some more people that you're reliable, right? Fill the corn, fill the water. Oh my gosh. Maybe one of the cashiers needs to be bumped up when you need someone. Oh, does the UK always do military time? Wow. I didn't know that. And I've been to the UK. And then, well, of course, at the time I was a military brat, so it wouldn't have probably registered. Oh, okay. So you basically do have a Memorial weekend. And Andrew has just been helping everybody. Oh, man. So you got today off, Andrew, or do you have to go back later? Sergio, is that another new? You keep popping up, but Sergio, hello. I thought you were working nights, so you'd be sleeping. Oh wow, Andrew. If I lived in your town, I'd come help you out just for fun. I'd probably last 2 minutes and I'd be like, these people are nuts. Yeah, customer service. That's not a fun job. I hope it means you get tons and tons and tons of overtime. But what I'm going to do for you, for all of you, is I'm going to make you right. Make you turn off that part of your brain that says, life is not making me happy. And turn on the part that does. The part that's creative and says, I can make my own worlds. And what everybody says and does. Oh, so Sergio, you're not doing your thing yet. Well, then I'm glad you could join us. Yay! Okay, let's see. Oh, I was going to finish writing from YouTube channel. Oh, what happened to my music? Maybe I don't want to put that name in. I must have hit something. I did hit something. All right. I'm nuts. Well, you know, I think I'm very positive. And I'm mostly positive for you guys. Okay, so it wasn't me. Oh, they just transitioned to another song. Sweet. Yeah, I'm very positive for you guys. I think that's my inner me is kind of positive. But, you know, I still have my moments. I was all into doing a lot of, created a whole pitch deck for a TV show that we had written and given to somebody like a year ago. And for some reason now they resurfaced and said, hey, I love this. It's sort of a sci-fi thing. And they said, Netflix would love it. I want to give it to Netflix. Do you have, you know, a one sheet or anything? So I had started a pitch deck for it, which is more, you know, a lookbook. So it's kind of tells you about what the series would be like, but it also shows you some pictures. So anyway, I worked on that all yesterday to polish it, just for someone that knows somebody at Amazon. I know, I'm not getting excited. Been down that road several times. But anyway, now we have a really nice looking pitch deck. So I don't even know what I want to work on today. But that is a different problem. Right now, we must write. No matter what's going on in our lives, we're going to have a good time in our brains, working them. All right, I'm cracking the whip. On your mark, get set, write. Or you don't have to. You can just sit here and talk to me through the chat. But I gotta find something to work on. No, so this is so my writing producing partner is part of the Producers Guild. So he goes to a lot of guild functions, and he met another producer. Excuse me, because that's the way it usually works. You have to go through somebody. So it's either like an agent, a manager, or maybe another producer that already has deals set up or contacts set up that are looking for stuff at places like Netflix or Amazon or anywhere. And often you'll go through those people to pitch until you have direct contacts yourself. So right now we're in the position we go through people. So like we have a director that we're going through for one project, and so now this is a producer that wants this kind of project. She's read the pilot and loves it. So that was our issue here, is that we all we ever did was write the pilot, which I would not recommend doing. I did have a one sheet for it and a log line, but that's not enough to sell a series. It just can't give you enough information for someone to read it and go, you can't read something that's a one-page synopsis and go, wow, I can see 3 seasons of that. No. So you need something more. So that's why I did the pitch deck, because it has images and it can tell more of the story, so you can see there's these people and these people and these people. And it's really cool. You can't say that, but you're trying to make it with the pictures look. It's like a sci-fi thing. Andrew, you'd like it. It'd be up your alley. Aww. Lots of weird dreams. I hope I hope you write them down if you can remember them. Or they're so weird, like when you wake up, you're like, I have no idea what I was dreaming. All right. I want you to find something to write. And Allie, studies. How are your studies going? And Sergio, what's going on with work? I thought you had to start working nights. All right, for me, what am I going to work on? Before that, I spent, what night was that? Must have been Saturday night. Saturday night, I was up till 3 in the morning on this computer formatting my Fit Girls book. So this is my book 4 in the Fit Girls series. It's out in Kindle. I got that out easy. I even put an ad out for it, so I should check and see how it's selling. I don't know. It's probably not selling. Like one ad on Facebook is not going to make a success. I need to figure out something. I got to have a campaign, but I'm waiting for the paperback to come out. Because the paperback is its own little thing, and it has all 4 books in it. But formatting that sucker, it's not been fun. And it got me up till 3 in the morning because I just got in the zone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 3 in the morning. I have to go to bed. And I was like Andrew, where I just zonked. Same last night. I hit a wall about 10:30 and said, okay, time to make up all that sleep you lost. I was able to sleep in, but it's not the same. Don't ask about studying? Missy, don't get off your schedule. Oh, what you're learning is a long division. You're taking a break today? Okay, so Ann Audrey is my writer's name, my cozy mystery writer name. Ann Kimbrough is my more in general professional name. It's what I use for writing in the movie world. I'm Ann Kimbrough. All these different names, but they're all Ann, so you just call me Ann. But right now I'm only down to 2. I used to have the Ann Audrey books, and I'm trying to... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Maybe I'll do that. I have this really good sort of a time travel mystery book about this girl that buys a library, an old library, and is fixing it up, and the door leads somewhere. So that book... there it is. That book could be an Ann Audrey book. It'd be slightly different. I figure if you're a writer, you could have, as long as you're writing in so say the genre is mystery. So I have some cozy mysteries. I have some of these paranormal time travel mysteries. And I even have some sort of tween middle grade mysteries that, excuse me, that I'm working. Sorry, clear my throat. That I'm working on. So couldn't one author have that width, that breadth, that I think of Phyllis A. Whitney. She had YA mysteries, and she of course wrote adult sort of romance mysteries. I don't know. I'm doing it because it's just me. Although I will listen to you guys if you think that's crazy. Oh, you meant Andrew. Oh no, you're talking about Andrew's dream. Oh! Andrew. That's a scary dream. No one, you definitely were stressed. If you're being attacked by a Chucky doll. Well, unfortunately you can't write that story, but maybe your version of it. Aw. I would just like to watch some of your dreams, Andrew. It's the Andrew Dream Channel. Yeah, those would be good shows. Range. Thank you, range. So range is okay, right? Range is doable. Okay. See, so you're doing the same thing. You're just focusing on The last name and different versions of your first name. I'm at least with my last names, you couldn't confuse the names. I'm afraid yours would confuse me. But once again, the book shows you the book cover, where it's positioned, the blurb. So I have a children's book that when it first came out, when somebody else published it, one of the people left a review that said because Lincoln was mentioned. Well, the title was I Broke Lincoln's Hand. So because Lincoln was mentioned in the title, they just must have just bought it. They didn't read anything about it. And I agree that the first cover was not great. I got the book back. I've rebranded it. To me, you cannot mistake that this is anything but a kid's book, which is another thing. The cover tells you if this looks like the cozy mystery novels, then you'll know, well, that's not a kid's book. I don't think you'd think that's a kid's book, but it doesn't matter. They're very clean. A kid could read it if they cared about older women. And anyway, I digress. I've lost my point. The point was, cheers to multiple pen names. Oh, and some guy who read my children's book and was upset because he got it and started reading and realized it was a children's book. I'm like, you really didn't have to look that far to know it was a children's book before you bought it, buddy. But he left me like a 1-star review. I'm like, how is it my fault? How is it the book's fault, even, that you can't tell a book is a kid's book? I don't know. Reviewers. Oh, Sergio. Woo! That sounds great, Sergio. Congrats. It's closer to home. You're getting promoted. That's exciting. I hear you, Allie. Thank you, Allie. Yeah, I agree. So we'll see. I keep my pen name separate. Thank you very much. But I have tried to consolidate. I do believe that if there was a way to write everything I want to write, so I'm deciding that everything I want to write is going to be Ann Audrey as far as books. So I have to tailor. My range will be mystery. Thank you for that word, Andrew. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, yeah, so I transferred this all to Scrivener. So now I think I'm going to take it. I finished... So speaking of the kids' book, I've been trying to write the second book in that series. I just have too much on my table right now of stories. You know, I always have people say, "Oh, how do you remember everything?" I can remember it, but I'd rather just stick to a couple. And we're working really hard on that true life story. Matter of fact, that's probably what I should work on. I need to look over that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on an outline in the 14-ish minutes that we have left. We've been doing it in Google Docs. You guys work on this is the first time I've ever used Google Docs. I mean, like on purpose. I've used it before when other people, left me something, but never to write with somebody. And it's been really great to write with my partner this way. Although we still have plans that he's going to come to town. We'll get an Airbnb with a pool. And when it comes time, once we lock in the outline, we need to hammer out a first draft. He's going to come for a long weekend. And we're going to sit poolside in the heat and write it. That sounds fun, huh? That's how you should write. That's like the epitome of what I think screenwriters should be doing, but it's usually not the case. Let's see. Andrew, thank you for supporting me on hating those kind of reviewers. I agree. It really bugs me. Sometimes what's really nice if you read through reviews, if someone leaves a stupid review like that, sometimes somebody else will come in and read the reviews and say, people that said that are stupid. This is really a great book. A 1-star for the pocket knife. That's hysterical because he cut himself. It's a knife. Actually, that should give you a 5-star. That's a really good knife if it could just cut you. Exactly, that's an endorsement. So you're the people that read that review that are sane will understand. Everybody else will be like, "Oh my gosh, a knife that cut you." Allie, don't argue with yourself, Allie. It's a losing battle. Oh, Andrew uses Google Docs. Oh, that's how you let beta readers read it. You're so smart. I can learn. We can learn stuff from Andrew, everybody. Thank you for the review support. I appreciate it. All right. Yep. I'm opening Google Docs. So we've got this outline going, and it's been very fun too. I actually read through it not yesterday, but the day before. Let's see. I know what my writing partner is busy doing a movie edit for us, so I don't think he's had time to look over this. Nope, he hasn't answered any of my comments. So that means I can flesh out a little bit more. I just keep adding scenes. So let's see, how many scenes are we at? We're at 46. So in my book, if you have at least 40 scenes, like major scenes, they can be broken down, and this is broken down a little bit. But if you have at least 40, you can, at least I can write a decent length script. If I had less than that, like if I looked at this and it was only 30, and I felt like I had already told a beginning, middle, end of the story, then I would say, oh, you better keep working. I do want it to be more detailed, but that has always been a rule for me that I found, that when I beat sheet something, like an outline, a numbered outline, if I have at least 40 points on my outline, I know that I can write a full-length script based on that. Doesn't mean it's gonna be good, but I can write it. Let's see. Aw, thanks, Andrew. Well, no rush on my stuff. Yeah, I don't think I've reviewed... Did I review your book? I'll have to check. I usually try to do that right away, because otherwise I forget it. Both you guys, I should review both your books. I'll double check. I don't recall doing it, so... Wuxia Pirates? That's an interesting working title. I like pirate stories. Oh, see, there's a happy birthday again. I realized that I like this. You just have to get past the happy birthday part. Now what is it? Sounds like. I think it's still birthday. Here we go. This is that unwind station. It's royalty-free music, and luckily it's 2 hours, so I realized... Now this is that song that they all play. I'm gonna find some royalty-free music and just make my own and put it up on my YouTube channel for writers. I'm gonna do that in my free time. I actually have a thing. Oh, Wuxia. Thank you. That sounds much better than whatever I said. Wuxia. It reminds me of my brother went to college in Texas, and he took German. And he said the German class, there's all these Texans. No offense to Texans, but their accent, and I exaggerate, was sort of like, Guten Tag, wie geht's es Ihnen? He said he couldn't sit in the class with a straight face because the Texas accent trying to say German, very comical. I'm sure he exaggerated, but it's sort of like how I said Wuxia, which is Wuxia. Is that like a made-up word, though, or is it a real word? Because I would just spell it Wuxia for people like me. But that sounds like cool. Wuxia pirates. You think Wuxia sounded better? You know, that is the problem when you use names. So in my kids' book, my second Lincoln book, it's about the time when when Lincoln was going to his inauguration. They tried to assassinate him for reals, and Alan Pinkerton and his group stopped it. And my character is buddies with Alan Pinkerton. Mine's a kid, but Alan Pinkerton's of course an adult. So they're going to stop this attack and save Lincoln. But one of the names of the main guys that was part of this group to attack Lincoln, he has his name is, oh God, kind of Cipriani Ferdinandi, something like that. I'm sure I'm saying that pretty bad, but Italian. And as a word on the page, it is really long and confusing. And it's one of those words you would just make up whatever you think it is but it's a real name, and I want to use the real names. I that's what I did in the first book. I used a lot of real names of real people that were around at the time. So that's my historical fiction part. This story, of course, is a little closer to, it's a little more historical fiction as far as this plot. So anyway, we'll see what happens with that. But it's the same kind of thing as Wuxia. Oh, it's a real name. Oh, okay. Oh. So Wuxia fighting. Okay. Real word and world. A real word in the real world. Yeah. It's still early for me. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. How are we doing on timer? Oh, 5 minutes. We're closing in on that. Make it count. Is anybody writing? Or is it just a few people in the background? Sergio's probably writing. Nah, he's working. Oh, I don't think I can do this right now, but I'm going to come back to that. The outline needs serious attention. I need to do something that takes no attention. Actually, I need to replot. I have 9 chapters of this paranormal mystery or time travel mystery. Oh, what should I call it? Paranormal mystery is like a big market. And I read one. They have a wide range of what their plots can be. Yeah. Well, it feels early to you because, Andrew, because you need more sleep. Oh, Allie's working on her zombies. Yay! Zombies math. Zombies math. My scale of which is... oh. You know, I always love an antagonist that enters a story and you don't know right away they're the antagonist. Of course, in a movie, if they're played by, an actor, it always gives it away. But I do like it where they could go either way on you for a minute. I don't know. So if you're having a hard time introducing your antagonist in an antagonist way, see if you can introduce them in something less evil and flip it. Look at your zombie. Where do you get all these great emojis? There is an emoji button down here. I've never used it. Oh, wrong one. Oh, down there. Oh yeah, there they all are. Go figure. Wow, they have more emojis than... Oh, I'm just fixating on the food emojis. I must be hungry. and some coffee. Sending you guys some food. Oh, your phone. I was wondering if they belong to the chat. My computer's making noise. Like it's heating up. I had to listen to it. I'm not doing anything weird. All right, 2 minutes to go. And I haven't really started. All right. So my problem with this story is that it feels like too much of a romance. It kind of turned on me. So I've got to pull it back a little bit. Romance is okay in a mystery, but even a cozy mystery. But it's very mild, which this is. Because I tried romance. I did it, but I didn't love it. So it's more the romantic part of romance. Thank you for the cake back. And the zombie cake. That would be how about a zombie cozy mystery? That hasn't been done to my knowledge. That could be nah. That's probably a mashup that wouldn't quite work. Good luck with that. Yes, there's a very strong element, and since he's a ghost, but she gets to time travel and see him as they solve a mystery across time zones. Or I don't, this is beyond time zones. Time periods. Yeah. I probably have to plot this. You know, I always get that. So I've got 9 chapters in, and I'm like, what the heck am I doing? And I'm a huge advocate, of course, of outlining. That's probably what I need. All right. I've decided what I'm going to do in our second writing period. I'm going to create an outline on what I've written, and then I can go from there. Yep. It's got to be done. Those love interests, they just pop in. A zombie detective? That sounds fun. That sounds really fun. A zombie private investigator. You'd probably Google it. Book with a zombie detective. There's probably more than we even know. Our time is up! If I could find the button. I did. Well, did we get anything done? Hey, Serge! Shift changers. Shift changing at work soon. That's funny. All right, let's make some coffee, people. Oh, that almost did not make the trash can. I'm having half calf today. Sorry, I didn't show it to you. Voila! And through the magic of Keurig, coffee shall be had. Better finish up the last one. That's pretty much done. Oh, man! I could take a nap right about now. How about you? Yay! Andrew, get working. If you have... Me too. I'm gonna find... Well, the other thing too, you know, a while back, more than a month ago, I started a Vela book, and I haven't added to it. I put up... Oh, here it is. I think I put up 4, and I do have a 5th. I should read through that real quick, and then I could put it up, because they're just short. No, I might have done 5. So I have a 6th. Yep, Oh, so I have 5 up. There you go. So I have a 6. Okay, I'm gonna proof that so I can put it up. Oh no, maybe I don't. And it's confused. Well, I'm gonna work on 6. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know what's happened with Bella. Do you guys? So I can't have that open and see you. It's coming up! Yay! And I've got my little fridge keeping the creamer cold. Yeah! It's the little things in life on this bank holiday that make things fun. Oh, I wish you could smell the coffee. Ah, that smell. It's better. It's better than the taste, that's for sure. So I love coffee for the smell, and I love to hold the hot cup. I think that's what I really like. Ooh. I don't think Vela is live yet, Allie. I haven't noticed a huge announcement of it going live. You know. All right. This is always a tricky part. I don't have enough desk space for this. But I do have fridge space for one. It gets cold so fast. I like that, since I only put it in when I'm... More cream, please. Oh, it looks so good. All right, back you go in my little red Frigidaire. Yummy. All right, are you guys ready to write again? That's good. Or maybe for the first time? Okay, it is that time. On your mark. Get set. Right. Boom, chicka-laka-laka. I think Andrew's already jumped in, but we all should get a little something done this time, okay? I'm challenging us. Mostly me. Don't say that, Allie. It's Amazon. It can't crash. It just may never launch if they don't get enough cinnamon. If they don't get enough cinnamon, it might crash. Yeah. I actually have 2 books I was putting up there, but the second one I really have to write. The first one is based on my podcast, my fictional podcast, so I have 2 reasons to do it. Oh, this is nice and hot. I was afraid that Keurig wasn't getting things hot anymore, but I'd be wrong. It's smoking hot. It's good stuff. So it basically tastes like hot cream and cinnamon. Alrighty. Let's make it count. I hear ya. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's make something happen. I decided the easiest thing to do is to read this. But let's see, can I get on Vela? I think I get on Vela on this computer. It would be nice to check in. I don't really know how to get into Vela. Vela login. I have a feeling it's through Amazon. About Vela. There's a lot of things called Vela. I wonder why they called it Vela. Inquiring minds. Amazon Vela. That's the easier place. Oh, it's through KDP. Kindle Vella episodic stories. A new way to tell stories. Okay, I better go to KDP. Shape changer. I thought you were changing it because you're shift changing. I thought you were making a joke. All right. I actually sold a book. Woot woot. I wonder which one it was. I actually sold one of my new books. I sold one of these books. One. I sold one. That's worth that $20 of advertising. Actually, I also sold a couple of the very first book in the series, so that's interesting. Yeah. No, I'm not at that break-even point yet, that's for sure. Let's see. I can tell you how much money I've made in this pay period. I've made $1.75. Actually, I promoted it. It doesn't tell you. Let's see. Here we go. I've actually sold more books, but a lot of people have gotten it for free through Kindle Unlimited. So yeah, so there's 12, 3 more. Wow, 110. Well, that makes you feel better. 142 and 67. I think that's when I started. When was this, she asked. Let's see. When was the 24th? Yeah, I guess that. Oh, and I didn't promote it until later in the week. I don't think I made an ad until I was with you guys last time. So since I've started the ad, let's see, that's 15, and then I sold one. Well, and I sold one of the other ones. So, but on its own, just putting it up, I don't know which book it was, but 110. Well, those aren't books, what are they? I don't know if those are books or reads. Does anyone know how the Kindle edition normalized page? Oh, it's page count. So I could just be one person reading the book. I'm confused. It sounded so much better when it was 142 people deciding to read it. But you don't see that stuff until the end of the month, till they decide how much you get paid on how much people read. I'm way off track of making any money with this. That's for dang sure. All right. Where is Kindle? Or Bella? Bella. Like Stella? Bella, where are you? Your account. No. No with that. Oh, thanks for the definition, Serge. A 100 copies. Oh, thanks, Andrew. $40. Woo woo. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. I've probably made more than 40, but I have a lot of books. I mean, in the sense of books. That didn't make any sense, does it? Not novels. I haven't made much year to date because I haven't promoted anything. I just don't think people. find stuff if you don't help them. Let's see, am I in? I still haven't updated my. They automatically make. Oh, well, yeah. The first book in the series sold a couple. You can tell if it's like 500,000, it's not selling, but it's less. My problem is people aren't reading through the series. Nope. Yeah, no one's reading book 2. No one's currently reading book 3, but they have. I think it's because there's a pet in it that draws people. And then it doesn't show book 4 yet. That's annoying. And I contacted them. They said it's something they automatically do. So it comes up on my author page, but it doesn't come up that there's 4 books in the series. It just says there's 3. But that's okay, because no one's buying it based on that. Yeah, it shows it's nominally selling, so. I wonder how much I paid. I would say my Amazon ad isn't doing much. I probably got most of the sales by just posting it on my Facebook page. I can't find Bella. Where'd the... Where's the search button? I wonder if Bella's gone already. Has anybody looked at their Bella stuff recently? KDP Bella. All right. Start a story. Start a story. Oh, there it is. Why can't I find it? All right, I'm in. Oh, I do have five up and 1 draft. All right. I'm going to read this. We have 14 minutes, people! Let's be productive! You know, when I say that, I'm always talking about myself. You guys seem to get a lot done. Yeah. Too soon. Oh, too soon. You're going to have 2 books soon. Yeah, I agree. On both counts, it is too soon. Happy birthday for anyone out there who's having a birthday. Yeah, I hear you. Don't dance, Ann. I actually kind of like this jazzy version of Happy Birthday. It's somebody's birthday somewhere. I need a little keyboard over here. Excuse me. I'm getting choked up. Okay. Where is that? Where is that page? Okay. That's a rough cut, but I had to get it off with a happy birthday song. Seriously, I'm doing it. Next time you tune in, you're going to be shocked and amazed, happily, that Ann has created her own royalty-free track. Mark my words! I do what I say, don't I? You know that. So I'm taking suggestions. Do we want more peppy music, or do we want chill music? So it's just like lost in the background. Probably that, right? Ah, cool. Yes, Andrew, you should contact that convention. Why wouldn't they let you promote free stuff? That's why you're there, right? That's got to be like a given. What's in 13 days, Allie? Oh, the date for your launch. Hello. Thanks for the birthday trivia. You're right. Someone's going to listen to this. And welcome to the group. I hope you are writing. 38. Oh, what a great year. You're such a baby. But happy birthday. That's right around the corner. So happy birthday to Allie. And to the 21, is that a million? I can't even get the... Too many zeros, but I think it's 21 million. Andrew, they've never said no to me yet. That's like a really good, they've never said no to me yet. Da da da. I doubt they will. I mean, writers have to promote their stuff. That's a given. All right, I am actually editing this Vela thing. It's actually all here. I put it in, I just didn't approve it. I think I was afraid that I was putting up too many stories at once and some bot would tell me I was, taking a completed book and breaking it up, which I'm not. I just happen to have stuff written. I feel like the further back I sit, the better I can read. That's weird. This is such a big monitor, though. Happy birthday! 18 in October. Another very good year. You're getting closer to that 21 mark. But happy 17. Oh, that was a good year. I'm so impressed with you that you're here and you're writing at that age. I just feel like everybody's like, the internet makes us all older than I was like at that age. Well, that's good. Oh, yes. So you can already drink. That's why. What part of Canada? Love Canada. My husband's Canadian. So, and my son has his Canadian citizenship. So, good day to ya, eh? Sorry, that's so bad. Yeah. Anyway, I tease my my in-laws, and they just laugh because they're very polite, as most Canadians are. 19? Is that the age of majority? Because here it's 25. So once you're 25 in the United States, you're good to go. But there's not much they keep you out of. Ontario. Very good. Part of the family's in Ottawa. And the other half, or the other side, there's some in Athabasca. Do you know where that is? And Edmonton, which is much more normal place to be. Andrew, you got to put those notes somewhere you see them. Hey, put them on your bathroom mirror. Allie, have a good dinner. Well, you just ordered it, so you'll be able to see us through the show. Oh, 19 is drinking. Okay. Oh, Edmonton's fun. I love Canada. I always tease them. always tease my husband when we go. I'm like, it's just like America with a lot of red maple leaf signs. Those red maple leaves are everywhere, which they're adorable. But I think it's to remind anybody that you're not in the United States, because otherwise it looks the same. Maybe cleaner. Maybe. Anyway, it's fun to travel to Canada. Although that's not possible. Yeah, I miss, we've got a lot of family up there we haven't seen in a long time. They can't come here and we can't go there. Not yet. I hope that changes soon. It will. And at some point, Canada will let the Americans back in. If they're smart, they won't, but you know. Just joking. So, 18 is not for drinking. I don't know, it might be different in a few states, but the age of majority, so majority is a different term, and I don't even know the difference to tell you, but they call it something else for drinking age is 21. Almost everywhere now. It used to be different. It used to be 7, like when I was going through that, I kept living in different places where the age was different. So like where I live now, it was 21 for way back because there's a lot of gambling here too. But in Texas for a while, when I first went to Texas for college, it was 17, and like a month after they changed it to 18, which was really a bummer because you weren't grandfathered in. It's whatever your age was where you would allow. Thank you. You're a smart 17-year-old. I just thought that's what they called it. I thought they called majority. Maybe it's a different term. Let me put it in. 20. I just know, I just thought that's what they called it. All right, you're right. Age of majority is 18. So what is 25? Because that's something else. So, age limits in different countries. That's interesting. I thought it was called majority, so maybe it's obviously called something else. What is age 20? So like I don't know if it's where I live, but like you can go into like a gentleman's club unless you're 25. If it's not majority, it's some M name. M word. I'm a writer. Okay. I crack myself up. It just says 25 is a unique age. No, it's called something. Oh, I'll say. Did someone figure it out? No. It's a legal term. Oh, it is the age of majority. So it's the same thing. So we're both right. How often does that happen? So in some places, 18 or 21 could be the legal drinking age, but the age of majority, which means you are considered an adult, is 25. So sometimes I've run across it in renting a car and also gentlemen's clubs. That's it. Where someplace like the age is 21 to drink, but the age of majority when you're declared a legal adult could be 25. So that's the difference. Some places, the drinking age and the age of majority is the same thing. So, 18, 19. Okay. When do you guys usually get your driver's license? Around 16? I don't think 16's allowed many places anymore. I think you could probably still find 18 as a a drinking age. I'm sure it's not 16 anywhere. But driving, there are different ages for that too. What I think is really unique about our driving laws, because I hadn't paid attention to them for years until my son started to drive, and the thing was that if you wanted to drive before, I think it's 18, if you want to drive before 18, you have to take all these classes, and you have to put in so many driving hours with another licensed driver until you can drive on your own and actually get a license. And so you get like a permit. But once you hit 18, you just have to pass the test. You don't have to prove that you've learned anything about driving. Isn't that wrong? So my son waited till 18 because he didn't want to do all that driving time. Of course, I certainly took a class, and we weren't going to let him drive without actually 16. Yeah, learner's permit. I think that's the same here. You can start maybe even 15 something. You still don't have one? I don't blame you. So, like my son, he waited till, well, he didn't need to drive. You know, to me, it's always based like that, and a lot of his friends were the same way. If someone's going to drive you around, or you can walk to where you need to go. Yeah, so that is similar. Oh, to drive with a license on your own, right? That would be the soonest. Well, you're getting close to that mark, right? To be fully licensed. I just thought it was so shocking that someone could basically, in the States, be fully licensed only because of their age, not because they had taken any driving class. And you know what? That explains a lot about our country. Allie, well, you live where there's a really great rail system, right? I only drive because that's the only way to get around unless I want to walk. But I like driving. But I learned how to drive in Italy, in Naples, where they're nuts. Hey, we did it again. The timer is going off. How'd you do? Was anybody writing? I actually read a paragraph. It's more fun to chat with you guys. You know that. I used to come here to write, and now I just come here to conduct and chat. I come here to crack the whip and make others write. $19. Well, if you don't want to drive, or if you don't drive yet, you probably don't need to. You got 9 words. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, Toronto. That's my son's favorite city. He would love to live there. He would. He's a big Maple Leafs fan. We're very much into hockey because, well, my husband played for a while, not professionally or anything, but he was just an all-around sports guy. But he played hockey, and he played hockey when he first came here. There's a lot of hockey in Vegas, and of course now we have 2 teams. Go figure. And the Knights got totally smashed last night. I hope they rest up and remember how to play. But I digress, because probably none of you follow hockey like I do. Anyway, I'm so glad you guys joined me today. You love watching American drivers on YouTube? Writers Chat. Thank you, Sergio. That is, yeah, Writers. So I should call it Writers Write and Chat. That would be a much more direct name, or apt name, right? I'm going to get back to writing more. But, you know, like I always say, what this does for me is it's the community is wonderful, and it does launch me into doing plenty of work. Yes, and now I have a goal. Remember, on Friday, I'm going to have my own soundtrack. And nobody said, do you want soothing or do you want upbeat music? What? So right now, to me, this music is a little too peppy. I like something that just mellows out and is in the background. You know, something that if I ever listened to it when I wasn't writing, it'd probably put me to sleep. You know, I need to be at a jazz club with, not for those that can't drink, but with a little cocktail. I don't know. It's kind of sleepy music. Both. You like both. So I need something that comes and goes. Something like a little bit of a roller coaster. All right. It's possible. We'll see what I find for free. That'll be fun. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you loose on the world. Thanks for joining in from UK, from Canada, from Florida, and I forget where you are, Andrew. Middle America somewhere, right? Or middle-ish? Anyway, it doesn't matter where you're from. What it matters is that you're writers, and those are the best kind of people. Okay, I look forward to seeing you guys on Friday. Yep, we're Mondays and Fridays now at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You have no legal age at home? Oh, that's true. I see what you're saying. I agree. As long as you stay at home, you're the boss. Okay, guys. Take good care of each other, of yourselves. None of you actually meet in person, do you? Anyway, have a great rest of your banker's holiday, if you have that right now, or just your week. We're off to a good start. Good point, Sergio. Chatting is life. Don't crumble, Allie. Are you still upset about Wednesday? Oh, that's the actual law? Well, thanks for missing me. Wednesday came in really handy not to be here. I hate to say it. But I like this bookends of being with you on Monday and Friday. You know, it mirrors the break we have over the weekend from Friday to Monday. Think about it. It spaces us out perfectly. All right, I am sending you out into the world to be your amazing selves, amazingly creative, cool dudes and duchesses. All right, be good. Thanks for joining me.